I love her. Y'all can't make me hate Cardi B. Y'all really can't. I do love, before we get to this Cardi B topic, yesterday they had a best areolas conversation on Twitter. This is why I'm never giving up Twitter.
I saw that.
And Cardi made the top 3. But what I loved about it was they hashtag Yolas. That was the hashtag. So if you click Yolas yesterday, you will see nothing but areolas all over Twitter. And I love that. Especially, for us who like tits, Mike going to look it up. This was great. See, Mike didn't even know this existed yesterday. But for a little backstory, we all know what's up with Cardi B and Offset. He cheated a bunch of times. She kept taking him back. Finally, they split. The rumor was that she was messing with Stefon Diggs. That rumor has since been confirmed.
They're definitely no longer a rumor.
Yeah, they're definitely no longer a rumor. And Offset deleted social media yesterday right before a couple of crash out statements. We did not talk about it.
Wow.
Told you. Yola.
Oh, wow.
The joke is, what y'all think I say to Mike? Me and my girl had this conversation yesterday. Because I was like, yo, look at this. Yeah. So she just like, yo, I know what this like. But anyway, with this conversation, Offset, we didn't know. Apparently, Offset asked for spousal support. I've never been through the court system, but I guess what he was saying is Cardi B is asking for X amount. And with that, if his lawyer's like, the thing that you counter back with is that you want spousal support. Now, I've said this many times. I put this in our group chat.
Yeah.
Ez was the first one who said we need to study this. But the fact that when Offset met Cardi, she was worth $2 million and he was worth 25.
Yeah.
And today he's worth $30 million and she's worth 100. Don't make sense. I don't know how. Cardi ain't put out no album. She ain't no brand person. I don't care what.
She's a hustler though, man.
She is a hustler.
And I used to always tell y'all I love strippers. Like from back in the day, I love strippers. And not like I love strippers, like I love going to strip club. Those girls be sharp.
They do.
They be really, really sharp. And like she is sharp. She's problematic. We don't have to sit here and pretend that Cardi B's an angel. That she is not. She's definitely problematic. But this is what I love about the whole Offset, Stefon Diggs debacle is it goes to show you how women are with their man and how they are with the dude that they just having fun with. They just
expound.
Stefon and Offset is the same guy.
Absolutely. Everybody knows that.
They're not different, right?
They're not.
But Stefon is getting everything that Offset wanted.
Well, according to Cardi, she gave Offset all of that.
Yeah.
He still...
And that's why I caveat it, right? This is also a good example of don't lie. Just don't lie to your woman.
Facts.
Because I do believe Stefon Diggs is just like, I'm wild, but this is what I like. This is the truth, right? And I think Offset was just like, okay, I'm doing too much. Let me sneak and do. I never understand you guys that women don't mind you having other women and you cheat on them. It is the most mind-boggling thing I have ever seen in my life.
And then she was even willing to take you back after you cheated. Well, she did take you back after you cheated, but the last chick on your birthday, she was like, yo, this is my...
You too greedy, guys. It's greed. It's a lack of discipline.
It is.
Like, bruh, like appreciate.
Stop cheating with birds.
Well, I mean, they're rappers. That's what they do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They're not the smartest.
And at some point, we're going to need to talk about this Bow Wow, Ray J to Future to rappers pipeline of women to football players.
Bow Wow is a sniper.
Bow Wow and Ray J.
Yeah, especially Bow Wow. That nigga is...
They grab him first, and then next the rappers get him, and then it goes from the rappers to the football players. And I know how the football players get him, because the football players actually have money.
I'm laughing at you not considering Bow Wow as a rapper. That's the funny.
Bow Wow's an entertainer, man.
He is. He's an actor rapper.
Yeah. He's an entertainer. His rap was in the past, but at some point we're gonna have to examine that pipeline, man. Like how do y'all go through that whole pipeline?
It's the athletes. Well, they all got the same intelligence level, and it's not high. And we could be real.
Yeah.
Football players are smarter than basketball players. No disrespect, but
they actually go to more college. Most of them finish college. Well,
absolutely.
However they finish college.
And the linemen are the smartest.
Yeah.
The other ones. But, the fact that Stefon Diggs is on a boat with hoes, shaking Tootsie around like it's just...
Well, we do not know that they were hoes.
A pink powdery substance. Hoes. They chicks.
Okay.
They just excuse me, I use that term in the wrong way. He has some chicks that they found, and you know what? That looked like a fun ass boat though.
It does look like a fun boat.
If I was
I don't do drugs.
Me either.
But it does look like a fun drug. Fun boat.
Fun boat.
Fun drug. I have heard it Tussie is a fun drug.
I wouldn't know.
Not for me.
Yeah, I'm not a powder guy.
I'm not. I can't even smoke weed anymore, man. My body just rejects all drugs that are not alcohol.
Yeah, and same.
I can't even smoke.
Same. So, I mean, but the big drama that came out was Stefon Diggs got his hair done.
Oh, yeah.
And Offset's son had his hair done.
The same way as Stefon.
Identical. Big deal or no deal?
I think you got to recognize that. I tell y'all guys all the time when you're like breaking up with your woman, your girlfriend, or your wife, they are not your friends in this moment.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care how great it was. When y'all going through a breakup, women fully embrace all is fair in love and war.
Mm-hmm.
They fully embrace it. So whatever's going to bother you, they're going to do it.
And you are talking about one of the most famous people in the world, in Cardi.
Yeah.
Who has a way larger following than you.
Yes.
And something so subtle. She ain't said your name.
She even said, right? She just, but because she know that they're going to notice it.
And
now, is it foul? It is definitely foul. Like, you did it for a reason.
Well, what if her son asked for it?
No son looks at another man and be like, oh, I want his hairstyle.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
They look at somebody, I want my hair cut like this. The young boys literally, the barbershops have changed their charts to be what the rappers got.
No.
Yes, they do.
Cardi's son is like, what, 3, 4? He did not look at Stefon. For one, shouldn't be mean people kids, but y'all do that. So whatever. Yeah. That's my thing. Y'all do what you want. But
yeah,
but he did not look at it and was like, "Ooh, mom, I want my hair like Stefon." That is not what he said.
I wouldn't be surprised.
That's not what he said.
I've literally been in the barbershop.
Now Cardi is a Dominican, so there's a good chance that she did Stefon hair and her son's hair.
Her hair.
Yeah.
Now, here's the other thing. I didn't see Cardi's daughter's hair done.
Yeah.
It be designed just like that.
Yeah, so it's a good chance. Like she's a Dominican, so it's a good chance she did. But she definitely did it on purpose.
Cardi ain't doing no damn hair. Don't let her lie to y'all.
I can see her wanting to do her quote unquote her man's hair, fun boy, and then do the son too. Yeah, women. That petty muscle is strong in women.
Cardi make too much money to be sitting down.
Bro, you
3-4
do not
hours
underestimate the petty muscle in a woman, bro. I can see her doing both of them.
Look, at the same time,
I can see her doing both of them, bro.
I didn't see kids be like, "Yo, I want NBA YoungBoy's haircut." I didn't see kids go up and be like, "Oh, I
Stefon
want
is not that known enough for your son to be
if I'm
like."
seeing your son every day, I am.
Yeah, and mom egging you on. Do you want your hair like Stefon?
Exactly. So I can say, yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I like
cool. Let me braid it at the same time.
Yeah.
Offset, I'm gonna tell you this.
Don't crash out.
Don't crash out. That's all I wanted to say.
Don't crash
I was
out.
trying to find a nice way to say it. You can't do it. And you can't put online that you're willing to crash out. And plus, I don't think Stefon is that messy to let you crash out over your son, because I don't think he care. He know what he there for.
I think Stefon is there to have a good time with Cardi. And I think he knows. I mean, Stefon, like, don't he got like 3 baby mamas himself? Oh, that's his brother.
I don't know. I don't know. It might be him. I just know that the rumor was Stefon was messing with her when she was pregnant with that little boy. Connection might be closer than
pregnant box,
especially from Cardi. Oh my gosh, oh my god, yo, shout out to Cardi, man.
With that being said, however, the way that everybody is enjoying Cardi B enjoying her Stefon Diggs moment, why we can't get Papoose to enjoy his moment with Clarissa Shields? What is the difference here?
What's the difference?
What is the difference?
Well, was 2-on-2 versus 2-on-1. It's easy to block Captain, who looks just like Papoose, who is a rapper just like Papoose.
Yeah.
And he with Remy Ma, and they been, playing their games versus Clarissa Shields, who just got here, but now, one is a shooter, she's a boxer.
Yeah.
They got very similar. You know what? The sad part about them two is like, they just playing in the mud right now. Papoose and Remy Ma, and y'all were seen as we don't play in the mud type people.
Yeah, they were the ideal couple on what was that show? Love and Hip Hop?
Yeah, but even the way he handled her, like while she was in jail, he stood by her, he did this, and now you coming out talking about he broke. Now you talking about she don't write her raps. It's muddy over there, and I honestly I feel bad, and it's corny.
Yeah, but I'm happy for him with Clarissa Shields because she seemed like she really likes him.
Yeah, and he seemed like he really like her too.
Yeah.
Now what Remy and Easy doing, I don't know. Y'all look corny.
Remy's definitely doing the crash out on that side, and I get it, right? You got a way younger woman, that's establishing her own right in what she does, you know, for a living, right? And to be honest, I mean, I think she's the best women's boxer right now.
Remy don't want to find out.
Remy a shooter.
Yeah, so never mind. She
neither one needs to find out because I like both. I like Chris. I like Remy.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, you know, what Papoose have going on right now with Clarissa, no one really likes, right? But we look at what Cardi has going on with Diggs. So much so that even Essence Magazine is like, sometimes the best revenge. Oh, how do they say it? Like what? Essence.
Where's that post at?
Hold on. I think I saved it the photos. What did Essence say here? Essence said,
Essence, now y'all know better than this. This was disgusting.
Sometimes your lick back is just having a good time. And it's a picture of Stefon and Cardi in her red bottoms on a boat, wherever they are. And this is posted to Essence Instagram. I don't like that getting my lick back type conversation. I don't like that.
If I'm Cardi, I don't like it.
Yeah, well, I mean, if I'm Cardi, I definitely don't like it because you everybody's celebrating it, but you kind of saying that she's just to be had fun with.
Yeah, and if I'm Cardi, I'm looking at this like I'm having a good time. I'm having fun. Like I am having a good time. I'm having fun. But the deeper meaning is that Essence, who has a whole festival, who caters to black women, who speaks directly to black women, thinks that this is cute for you. Like
yeah.
You are the sex worker who turned into a reality star, who transformed into a superstar.
Yeah.
Who, for the betterment of the world, like Cardi, I mean, I've said this plenty of times. Travis Scott has put out 3 albums since your last album. Nipsey has passed. COVID has happened since your last album. Pusha T he's working on his 3rd album.
Yeah.
You know, since it's going on. I can't remember who else was in that. And you haven't put out music, but
I don't think she's going to put out music because I think Cardi.
Why would she?
She caught lightning in a bottle.
She did.
And she's at a point now where I don't care what she put out, it will be so criticized, even if it was good. Because, you know, what do we always say about this country? The second most favorite thing that they love to do is build you up.
Yeah.
But the most favorite thing in this country?
Rip your ass down.
Tear you down, man. And I think she knows that.
She does. And then the other flip side of it is like Cardi bigger than all that. And then y'all find it's like, whatever. But I mean, I'm not mad at Essence.
And she probably is in a terrible deal. So like, why make another album?
They redid her deal.
They redid it?
Yeah, because she did. So, I mean, if I'm telling y'all I'm never putting out music again unless y'all fix my album. And my first album did what it did. You know what I'm saying? I don't think she deserved a Grammy. However, you can't argue with stats. Sometimes the stats are so good that we got to give you the finals.
Yeah.
And so it happens. But Essence is doing what I expect Essence to do. Essence has an audience, and I'm not here to sugarcoat it. Their audience is black women. Now, they have to cater to all types of black women, but I don't think they are catering mostly to educated, married, double household women.
They probably done tuned out by now.
We can get this off. We know what type of game it is. Yeah. And so when Essence is trying to mirror Baller Alert, then it is what it is. When I clicked on that, you know what Essence did? They was in the comments responding to people. Somebody literally wrote, "Who is writing this?" And they wrote back, "We are. What's up?" Like, what are y'all doing?
Yeah.
What 22-year-old in college that did y'all hire as an intern that thought this is the caption? But you know what? You probably got somebody from Baller Alert, neighborhood, whatever. You know, shade room, and you thinking this shit is cute, but it is what it is. But however, one of my favorite clips on the internet, I keep telling y'all, these is one of the greatest clips ever. Let me play something for y'all. That's what you dance to. No. I want to get straight to Tyler Perry. We not even finna let this.
Tomatoes.
Kenny Burrs, we
Let
don't
me just tell you about them tomatoes. I don't fuck with them. You don't fuck with tomatoes? I don't give a damn about a rotten or a fresh. None of that means shit to me. That's amazing. What about critics? I don't give a fuck. I guess that's amazing. Can I just tell you why? Let me tell you Please. Because listen, man, I know that I'm telling stories that my folks want to see. I'm talking from our point of view. We're speaking a language. We're speaking a shorthand that we get, that white people don't necessarily get. Nina Simone said this, and I never forgot it. She said, "You will use up everything you got trying to give everybody what they want." You got to focus, man. And you know what I do? I super serve my niche. We speak a language. We're talking. We know each other. We get it. There's a lot of times I see shit that win Oscars, I be like, what is this shit? I walked out halfway through it. I don't get it. But and listen, I feel like they feel the same way about my work. They don't get it, which is all cool.
This is true.
So when Tyler Perry announced during BET last night that he's dropping a new show called Divorced Sisters, I can no longer get mad at Tyler Perry. You know why? Because he has told me the game he's willing to play. He's told me he's willing to double, triple, quadruple down in
his niche
area. And it's his niche. He's super servant, and you can't get mad. It's
Can we ask the question? Is Tyler Perry putting out positive, productive shows, or is he putting out stereotypical, negative, divisive shows?
I think it's depending on who you ask. I can't answer that. I ain't watched a Tyler Perry film in probably a decade and a half. I ain't gonna lie to you. Now, based off the titles, I can guess, and I still think that's depending on who you ask, because I ain't his niche. He ain't putting out shows for black men.
No, he's not.
He's looking at, all right, what are black women into? First of all, the fact that you're using sisters and you're not even spelling it correctly, let me know what type of women you're looking for, right? Then when you're saying divorced, and then I hear the storyline, I'm like, why is this necessary? But people go through divorces, right? They want to get back outside.
And here's the thing, right? If that becomes the culture, right? Like if he's saying it, this is my niche, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm creating a show called Divorced Sisters, right? Mm-hmm. As a productive black man, right? How do you move in that environment, right? How do you move in an environment where the niche is saying, yo, this show right here is something that I enjoy?
Well, you probably won't be into that niche. You won't even be in that area. That's the other thing I look at, especially with Tyler Perry. The type of women he speaks to, I don't run into.
But it's to a certain extent though, because after a while things become just culture, right? Like TV can just become culture, music just becomes culture, right? Like so when you have because this won't be the only show, right? If this show is successful, it'll be several shows based around this niche.
Yeah, the show before this is called Sisters.
Yeah. So if that becomes the culture, where does that leave productive black men, the top third of men? Like, where does that leave you if this becomes the culture, right? Especially when you have a black man that is pushing this, right?
Yeah. Well, I think it puts us in a place where we say we're not associating with this.
Yeah.
Because the problem, I think what you're getting at is, what happens is this group of people, they continue to grow.
Yeah.
And it gets bigger and bigger. Well, our environment has to get bigger and bigger as well.
Yeah.
And the problem is,
because what I think we're witnessing in this country, I think a lot of time we think it's a gender war. And I'm starting to realize that I don't think it's a gender war. I think it's a culture split right now that's going on. Like, not just in the black community, just all America in general, right?
Yeah.
We're going through a culture split right now.
Yeah.
And you'll find yourself being a productive black man over here on the side with people, and you're like, whoa, how are you on my side, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Because we're going through this culture split. And I wonder if our community, right, we're looking at it like a gender war, when the truth of the matter is, it is a cultural split right now.
A couple of us is sitting at the wrong lunch table.
Yeah. It's a cultural split.
Yeah, and so I look at it and so I remember I told y'all about this maybe a couple weeks ago. I think I put in a group chat, and I'm like, I ain't mad at Tyler Perry no more, because he's made it clear. I like when people make it clear. I'm speaking to a very distinct thing. We're going to talk about Pusha T in a little bit, but I remember when he used to say all the time, I make music for a particular group of people.
Yes.
I'm not worried about pop. I'm not worried about certain things. So it's interesting.